We obviously need clean water for drinking, but we also need clean water for things like irrigation to grow our food, water for livestock, things like recreation, safe water bodies to recreate in, scenic value, industrial uses, a lot of different reasons. So our purpose here with the Water Quality Division is to make sure that our water resources are protected for those uses.
Our mission is essentially to protect, conserve, and enhance water quality for surface and groundwater in the state of Wyoming. We have offices in Cheyenne, Lander, Sheridan, and Casper. We have approximately 70 employees. Most of our employees are scientists, geologists, engineers, biologists, and chemists. We have a highly trained, highly skilled staff that are dedicated to implementing the department's policies and regulations and programs.
We obviously, we protect water for the fisheries and aquatic life within the stream, but the land immediately adjacent to the streams and rivers, the riparian area, are very important too for wildlife. Large game species use the riparian areas, waterfowl, amphibians. A very small percentage of the land in Wyoming is riparian area, but is critically important for most of the wildlife species that we have in the state. So part of what we do in the Non-Point Source program, a lot of our projects seek to improve water quality, but one way that you can do that is by protecting the riparian areas. The vegetation are critical for holding stream banks together to make sure that they don't erode. They're important also for wildlife habitat and also for providing a source of shade that helps keep our water temperatures cool, which is better for fish species.
Well, we collect water samples both from water wells as well as from surface water, streams and lakes and so forth. Typically, we perform analysis of those water quality samples at a laboratory. Oftentimes we use the Water Quality Division laboratory here in Cheyenne. We evaluate essentially the water to establish the concentrations of various elements that help define its quality and also help determine what type of use that water is suitable for. We also evaluate water samples to determine whether or not contaminants are present that we normally wouldn't expect to see, particularly with respect to samples that we collect when we're doing compliance monitoring associated with a permitted facility. We'll grab a sample, have the analytical work done, and establish whether or not their discharges are within the permit limits or whether or not there's presence of contamination that requires further investigation. The staff at the Water Quality Division are highly trained, they're highly skilled professionals, they're dedicated people. They live and work and play in the state of Wyoming, just like those other folks that we either regulate or work on behalf of. They do an excellent job in working to protect and restore the water quality in the state of Wyoming.